My personal story started in 2022, where my goal was to find the best place to invest in real estate in the world. To do that, I visited 15 countries, the countries that we all have heard of, Dubai, Bali, Spain, Portugal, the Canary Islands, Tenerife. But I did not find something out of interest for me. So I was really focused on Bulgaria. As we all know, Bulgaria was part of the EU but did not have the currency yet. So the goal was for me to invest before the transition. And we also, prior to that Croatia, when joining the EU, had a rise of 20% in real estate and 13% the overall inflation. So I thought Bulgaria was the place to be. So I went there, but I did not like the country. It was not really for me. It was not the environment or the investment return that I was looking for. So I heard about Albania, and to be completely transparent, I was a bit skeptical because I always heard mafia, problems, contraband, and it was also outside of the EU, which was something that I was a bit skeptical. But I went there, I messaged some random people on Airbnb and I said, please, I want to buy a real estate here. Can you help me out? So that's where my story started in Albania, by meeting random people, business owners in Albania. Then I made my first two investments in 2023, so I acquired 2 different apartments. It was a difficult experience. I had no clue, no helps besides the local helps that I have gathered. I bought a third one in 2024, and now I'm in the process of acquiring 3 more at the end of 2024, early 2025. And I decided to create this company because I thought that there were many people in my cases. I was not an isolated individual that have been through that, so that's the reasoning behind the creation of the company. Albania, you might have heard of it as the Maldives of Europe, pristine beaches, cheap food. You can have a pasta with seafood at 6-7 euros now. The most important parts are the political, economical, and also real estate / infrastructure part. From the economical background, Albania is the fastest growing country in terms of tourism in Europe in 2023. They had 7.5 million of tourists, and in 2024 they have 10 million of tourists. Worldwide, Albania is ranked number 3 in the highest tourism market, so which means from an economical standpoint, it is great. From a political standpoint, the situation between Ukraine and Russia has accelerated Albania's joining the EU. From a development standpoint, the major change is the creation of the airport, which will arrive in 2025, the Vlora International Airport, with direct lines from the US to Albania and also 23 destinations all around Europe. Also, the yacht port in 2028 with around 400 yacht places. What makes Albania interesting are the real estate pricing. They are growing between 15 to 30% all year around and throughout the country, and in some places they have also tripled from one year to another. The unique services about Albania Invest are mainly focused on my experience. I've done it, I invested it, I still invest. I have lost 27,000 euros in legals, procedures, fees. So I am helping people to avoid that, and also as a foreigner myself and having local contacts. So that's the main difference about Albania Invest. What makes Albania Invest different is the steps and the process that we help you with. We can arrive at a tiny process or step that you are in, for example, at a legal part or at a research part, or throughout the entire process, and help you at every stages. So we are very flexible on that. How I work with the team, first of all, is a team of experts. All of them holds a master's degree, and it's the team that I've been working with for myself, but also for other clients. So depending on what is needed, the team can help. We give you the most security basically in finding the right property for you. It can be a land, a building, a place at the beach. From a legal standpoint, from also an economical standpoint, if you have questions regarding taxes, from a renting standpoint also. Biggest challenges in investing in Albania are, for me, the following is the culture. First of all, is very strong there, and also the legal part. You need to know where to look, what to invest, and who to trust. So these are the 2 or 3 main things that I can think of. If you are thinking of investing in Albania and feeling uncertain, I totally understand. I've been there. I would say Albania is not for everyone. It's still a developing country, not in the EU yet. The best advice that I would say is to come and see for yourself if that is for you, because there are a lot of stuff that might not be as developed of where you currently are. So that is something to bear in mind. And even though you need to be aware of these things, I've done it, I've been through there, so the team and I are here to guide you and to help you, whether this is for you or not. But from a ROI standpoint, I will talk about my properties. The first 2 I have, the first one, I'm renting them out, so it's a 23% ROI. The second one is 20%, and they have tripled in value in 1 year. So the results are there, and the ROI is also very strong in Albania. The next 3 that I'm considering to buy and in the process to buy, I will also do a renovation and renting them out. So I'm doing what I'm doing because I really love the infrastructure, the real estate part. It's like a new game every time, finding properties, working on the legal. So I really like that. So that's why I decided to create something that is an all-in package.